Alright guys, y'all ready for some fun? Let's play a game. How many veterans in the United States of America commit suicide every day? The real number, not the bullshit that they try and tell us that's only 18. What do you got for me at ChatGPT? Here's the real no-nonsense version. Not the sanitized headline number, the official number, 18 to 22 a day you've heard. For years, the VA repeated 22 per day. Then they revised it down to about 17 to 18 per day based on newer methodologies. But that number is not the full picture. And veteran groups, researchers, and even former VA officials have said it undercounts significantly. I mean, why would you look up and see that the last report is from 2022 and we're in 2025, about to be 2026, and the report's based off of a 2024 number? Actually, the number's from 2024. The report was in 24. You get what I'm fucking saying. Anyway, multiple large-scale studies suggest the actual number is closer to 30 to 44 veteran suicides per day, depending on the method. The VA only counts veterans enrolled in VA systems. It didn't count everyone else. Ain't no telling what the damn number really is. If a veteran wasn't enrolled in the VA or didn't use VA services recently, they're often not counted. Like me, when I tried to go to the VA right after I got sent home from Fort Benning, they wouldn't even fucking take me in the VA. They denied me, sent me away. What if I had fucking done something to myself? They wouldn't even fucking have known. Wouldn't be counted even. Over half of U.S. veterans never use the VA. How you like that? The VA does not count overdose deaths. How do you like that? Boy, we're about to blow the fucking lid off of these motherfuckers. Excuse my cursing, but buddy, if you only knew what I've had to go through, you might be cursing too right now. Researchers estimate a large portion of those deaths are actually suicides in practice, intentional or fatal self-neglect. The VA excludes National Guard and which is what I was, a fucking National Guard. Unless they were federally activated, they don't show up in the VA database. Death certificates are notoriously misclassified. Like if we're going to do my whole little packet later, and you're going to see it's riddled with lies and errors and cover-ups. Medical examiners err on the side of accidental or unknown, especially with firearms accidentally discharged, single vehicle crashes, drug overdose, poisoning. But researchers studying patterns say that these mask a great deal of suicide behavior. America's Warrior Partnership study in 2022 analyzed 8 states directly from state death records, not VA data. They found that 44 veterans per day died by suicide or self-injury mortality. That's almost two and a half times what the VA publicly lies about in states. It's the most comprehensive non-government study done to date. So what's the real number? Officially, according to this, just what we're tracking here, 30 to 44 a day, not 18, not 22. The real number is far worse and has remained that way for way over a decade, way over that. Can you imagine what it was back whenever they were sending people over to Iraq and Afghanistan, murdering the shit out of people because they didn't have no fucking choice, and those people come back home with PTSD because they had to do all this shit over a war that wasn't even fucking real. It was a bunch of bullshit. They sent us over there for some shit that they did. The fucking government did 9/11. They're the ones that were complicit in that shit. Why the government uses this fucking low number, statistical tricks involved. Most often, which groups are most often affected, or the rise, why rates are rising despite more funding, or help you craft something powerful to share with others. They sure fucking did. Everyone from the fucking general on down the fucking chain of command. But this shit's coming out now. I would never hurt myself. My mom and my cousin, Jacob. Like Jacob's ladder, like Jacob in the Bible. Speaking of Jacob's ladder, you need to look that shit up and see. The government also fucking tries to like make people go crazy and then fucking harm themselves that way too. I'd never do that. I'm going to expose them. And now they're going to fucking literally have a record of this shit in ChatGPT. Which I know that they can get into that too. But there's fucking literally a record of it now. And it's going to be on TikTok and it's going to be on fucking Facebook and it's going to be on YouTube. So come at me, bro. Get ready, motherfuckers.